What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review. And today we'll be looking at the Marvel Legends Disney Plus series, What If Zombie Captain America. And I'm very excited about this figure, man. He's one of my most anticipated figures of the year. I looked everywhere for this figure, man. I looked on Mercari, on eBay, on my Facebook groups, and I was really close to pulling the trigger and paying $40+ for this figure. But as we all know, patience is key. And it so happened when I was looking for the Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home Armadillo Build-A-Figure wave, I happened to stumble upon Zombie Cap at my local Walmart. And yeah, man, very excited to review this figure. Again, I've had this figure for about a week now, but I've been so busy with the Spider-Man No Way Home wave that he kind of got pushed into the back burner. But we're finally here, man. Very excited to review this figure. Let's get a close look at the packaging, and then we'll get a closer look at the figure himself. Now, getting a close-up look at the packaging, it is your standard Marvel Legends packaging. You get Marvel Legends series up here, Marvel Studios, What If, Zombie Cap, Disney Plus. On the top, you get a very nice logo of the Watcher. You get the Build-A-Figure, which is Marvel's The Watcher. On the side, you get a very nice picture of, what's his name? Steve Rogers from the What If series. On the back, another different picture of Steve Rogers or Zombie Cap from this TV show. Legend series, a read up on Zombie Cap, so if you want to read that and pause that now, you can do so. The rest of the wave down here, I'm most likely not going to pick up the rest of the wave, man. I only really wanted Zombie Cap and Captain Carter to go with the Hydra Stomper, which I should have here in the next couple of days. But yeah, these two were the only ones I really wanted. Maybe I'll pull the trigger on T'Challa Star-Lord, but we'll see. And then we got a picture of the Watcher over here, whole bunch of bullshit down here. On the bottom, we get another bunch of bullshit, and then we get the barcode as well. On the other side, same picture as the other, just reversed. And yeah, man, not much more to see. Let's crack this bad boy open. Getting a quick look at all the accessories that Zombie Cap does come with. This is it. He just comes with a shield, and honestly, I think that's all he really needs, man. I mean, he's a zombie. He doesn't really need anything else. He doesn't need fists, as the zombie's not going to really be throwing, fists or anything. He's not going to be throwing them hands, but yeah, the shield does look really nice. The red is a little bit dull, in my opinion. I wish it was a lot more metallic. And he doesn't want to stand. But yeah, I wish it was a lot more metallic. The silver is actually really nice metallic, as well as the blue, man. I really like how that blue came out. And then the star in the middle as well, very nice, silver metallic. And then you get this very nice purple overspray that's supposed to symbolize blood, but it is a kid's toy. It is a kid's company. So I understand why they didn't go with the red blood. But even if it did have red blood, I mean, it would have really got lost in this red plastic. So very nice details here. Again, the only complaint is that I wish that the red was a little bit more metallic. But that's really honestly just a nitpick. On the back, you get these straps. Very glad that it's not that clip, as that clip tends to break very easily, man. That little clip that comes in the middle. But yeah, I do rather prefer to have these straps, which do look really nice. Some silver paint would have really went a long way, but again, you're not really going to see the back. So yes, very nice shield. But yeah, let's get a closer look at Cap himself. And here is Captain America up close and personal. And just straight up, man, I absolutely love and adore this figure. There's just so much love put into this figure, man. And yeah, I love it. Just starting off, man, he is all brand new sculpt, pinless arms, pinless legs. I think the only reuse is maybe the belt, the boot, and the shield. I think that's probably the only reuse on this figure. But yeah, man, you could just tell how much detail and love and care was put into this figure. And I'm very surprised that Disney allowed this figure to be made and released with the Marvel and Disney name attached to it. As you can see, it is very gnarly of a figure. You can see all those holes and meat and bones and just gore, man, on this figure. That, oh man, this again, it's a really dope figure. But just getting a close-up look at the head, you can see that the A is nicely punched in there, very nicely painted, and it is a goldish copper color, which at first kind of threw me off. But then if you think about it, if it is, like a silver metal, and it is not real silver, it is going to oxidize and rust over time. As you can see, the wings is the same thing. You can see the chin strap right here is broken off, and you can see where it broke off back here, which is very nice attention to detail. You can see that blood splatter, which again is purple, but you know, if that's what it takes for us to get zombie figures, whatever, I'll take it, even if it's purple blood. The teeth are very nicely punched in there and painted. You can see the gums. The only thing about mine is I feel like the teeth right here were painted a little too high. I don't know how well you could tell, but yeah, not a big fan of that. You can see the tendons and meat rotting away at the cheeks, which again, very gnarly and gruesome. The nose right here, you can see that the cartilage has completely gone away and rotted away, which is again very gnarly and nasty and dope. The eyes are just white with red around the rim of the eyes, which makes it, you know, that much better. The side, you can see the arm where the sleeve is completely torn off, and the glove is completely just tattered into, you know, pretty much like just completely almost gone, man. You can see all those holes and rips, and again, very nicely painted. No bleeding onto the fingers or anything. You can see some blood on that thumb. Oh, let me focus. You can see some blood on that thumb, which does look very nice. Very, very nice. And you can see all these tatters and how the cloth is just torn to bits. The other on the back, you get these straps, which is nicely painted here in the middle with that copper gold color right there as well. Right here on the strap, it looks like something just took a big bite of that strap, man, which is again crazy. And it didn't just get his strap, it also got his back, and you can see that exposed rib cage right there. Again, very, very nicely done, man. Nicely painted, and yeah, looks really, really good. You can see some more of the costume ripped right there and torn into pieces. The arm over here is just completely bare, as he did lose. I mean, I guess he lost his whole sleeve on this side, which is pretty dope. You can see some of that purple paint right there again. Right here on the ribs, it's opposite to each other. You can see the ribs right there exposed, and yeah, it looks really, really dope. You can see some of that meat and some of those bones, and I think this harness piece is removable, so if you want to remove this, yep, you can do so, but yeah, it looks good on it. I'm not going to be removing that. As you can see that right here, down here, it is very nasty and dirty, and it's kind of like a beige color, which looks, you know, again, dirty. And then some of that red right there. The belt is very nice. You can see all these little nice pouches right here, and some gold, you know, punched in there in the middle. Moving down to the thighs, this is where it gets pretty nasty, man. I mean, look, he's missing a big old chunk of meat right there on his thigh. Right here, you can see some more chunks of meat missing, and then the clothes, you know, ripped and tattered right there. And then you could actually see some of the bone right there in the middle, and it actually goes all the way through, man. You can see right through that leg, as you can see the shield right. That's oh man. Again, I love this figure. Same thing on this side. You can see right through the top, through the thigh. See all that meat, flesh, and skin. Again, you can see right through it as well, which is crazy. Moving down to his right leg, he completely lost his boot. I guess he lost it while he was running or something. But yeah, you can see the back of the pants tattered and stuff, which does look nice. The boot looks very nice. Some paint would have really helped this boot to make it look less flat, but again, it fits into the animation style, so not too mad about it. And it does look really nice, man. I'm not sure if this is reused, but yeah, it does look dope. Now getting a close look at Zombie Cap's articulation, it is pretty good, man. Very solid articulation on this figure, but his head is on a dumbbell joint, but he can look up a great amount up, as you can see right there. That is absolutely amazing. He can look a decent amount down, but since his, you know, jaw is dislocated and hanging, it kind of gets in the way a little bit, so he won't look down too much. He does have an amazing amount of head pivot, as you can see right there, which is perfect for this type of character, as you do want to get those expressions of, like, you know, like zombie expressions. But yes, very nice movement from the head. His arms are on ball joints, so you can move them up this much. Obviously his again, left arm is going to move a lot higher up, as it doesn't have a shoulder pad and everything. So yes, the left arm does move higher than the right arm. And then both of his arms are move them back now. Both of his arms do have upper bicep swivel, double joint elbows that are pinless, and obviously his well, no, they move about the same. Both of his arms do have double pinless elbows and bend in more than 90 degrees, shit, all the way. And then both of his hands are on horizontal hinges, horizontal hinges, and they do hinge up and down and rotate a full 360. And this is where I love about this figure, that he does have a upper diaphragm cut rather than an ab crunch. Every Captain America figure should have this, as the uniform does perfectly, it's perfectly made for a diaphragm cut, as the blue ends here and then the stripes start here. So it's just, the design is perfect for a diaphragm cut. So moving forward, Hasbro, please do every Captain America figure with a diaphragm cut. But with that diaphragm cut, he can pivot this much to the side, pivot this much to this side, which is very important for those zombie poses. He can crunch a decent amount forward, a decent amount back, but you do get a little bit of gappage right there. So it's a little bit unfortunate. He does have waist swivel underneath that belt, which is very nice. He has upper thigh cut, double pinless knees, and he can kick his own ass. And can he kick it with this side? Yep, with both. He can kick his own ass. He doesn't have any boot cut here on the leg, but he does have it on the actual boot leg, so you get some boot cut right there. His legs move out this much, which is a decent amount. He can kick this much forward, this much back, and he does have beautiful ankle pivot with pegboards at the bottom of his feet. Getting a quick look at some size comparisons. Here we have Zombie Cap next to the 80-year anniversary Captain America, the Mayfix Infinity War Captain America, and as you can see, the similarities between costumes, as again, this is his Infinity War. His well, yeah, it is his Infinity War costume, but his Civil War costume that he wore, again, very, very, very similar. And lastly, here we have him next to Captain Carter. And here we have Zombie Cap on the rotating base. And I'm just going to keep it short, simple, and sweet. I love this figure, man. If you have the opportunity to pick this figure up, pick him up. He's very, very unique. And quite surprisingly, I'm surprised that, Hasbro ended up releasing this figure, as it is very, very gory and very... pretty scary, man. For a kid's figure, he's pretty scary. So I'm surprised that Hasbro released it and that Disney even approved for this figure to be made. But yes, Hasbro put 100% into this figure, and I love it. I love it. I would say definitely pick this figure up if you're a Marvel fan, a Zombies Marvel fan, if you're a fan of the What If show, if you love Captain America, if you love zombies. There's just so much that this figure can do and can fit into displays. And yeah, I love him, man. There's not much more I could really say about that. I love this figure. Definitely one of my favorite of the year. And yeah, man, not much more I can really say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And happy Halloween, by the way. Yes, October, all of October is Halloween. So, but yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.